real quick, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with DJ. What's your name?
Jeanette.
Jeanette. So we in the store, and he say something about going to high rise, right? And I'm like, high rise? That's at least about 30 years ago. Now, anybody don't know what high rise is? That is like the
juvenile correction facility for anybody from 21 and under for felony charges.
And so high rise is in where, like Morganton?
It's in Morganton in the mountains.
All right, so what happened to send you to high rise? Long story short.
Long story short, I was back in school. It was 9th grade. I used to watch after a girl that had like attention disorder stuff where she was easily impressioned. Well, I used to walk her back and forth to class and all that. And these two boys took advantage of her, and they were coaching her to the car, and as they were pushing her in, I ran up behind one of them, and I took both my feet, planted them in the back of his back, and paralyzed.
Like drop kicked him like a wrestler?
Like planted, like jumped and just planted both my feet in his back.
Uh-huh.
And it folded him backwards into the car.
Uh-huh.
It broke his back, and I grabbed the tire iron that was sitting on the floorboard of the car, and I beat the other boy with it and put him in a coma for 6.5 months.
But both of them lived?
Both of them lived.
Did the other guy become unparalyzed ever?
He's still paralyzed to this day.
Did you know him?
No.
Oh, you didn't know him?
Just went to school.
But y'all went to school together. So how long did they give you on high rise?
2.5 years.
2.5 years. So how old was you then?
I went in at 15. I got out at 17. Right at 18.
17. So high rise. A lot of my friends went to high rise, right? How would you describe high rise as a 15-year-old?
Back then, as a 15-year-old, a gladiator camp.
Uh-huh.
If you didn't know how to fight, you learned quick.
Okay.
You learned real quick.
So did you know how to fight?
Yeah.
Before you went in?
Yeah.
So you got into a lot of fights?
Yeah.
Okay. So you stayed in there 2.5 years.
2.5 years. I come out. My son was 2.5 years old by that time because I had a child when I was 15.
Okay.
I wound up getting married at 18. Went back to prison.
To this young lady here?
No.
Okay. All right.
My first wife.
All right.
Our story.
So you got married at 18?
At 18. I went back to prison again at 21 for drug charges.
How long did you do?
I did another 2 years then.
2 years.
Yeah.
All right, for felony possession.
No, possession and with intents delivery, sales. And
okay,
sales
now where were you at then? What state you was in?
I was in Craven County.
You was in what? New Bern.
New Bern.
Okay.
And that's when I went and done 2 years in Passatain.
Passatain, that's Elizabeth City,
yeah.
right? Okay.
I got out there and stayed clean for up to I was about 35.
Wait a minute, stayed clean?
Clean.
So when you got out of there, how old was you?
I went in at 21, I was 23.
23. So you got out and stayed clean, like far as
no drugs,
no getting in trouble,
He stayed out of trouble.
No drug dealing, no nothing.
Okay.
And then
until you were 35.
I got hurt again and everything, and trying to live off disability at my age, you don't get much disability. Because I shattered the whole left side of my body with first-degree head trauma at work.
How did you do that?
I had a 1,800-pound crab pot swing and pinned me against the boat.
So yeah, so that's when you was doing, like, explain that though, cause he said, have you ever seen the show Deadliest Catch? Now I haven't, so
it's great.
Explain what you was doing.
It's great big fishing boats where you go out shrimping, crabbing, fluking, scalloping, oystering. It just depends on what season and everything. And I did it for 17 years.
So were you employed by somebody who like owned the boats and sent you out there?
Yeah, my family owned the boats.
Okay, so you just went out there and they paid you for going out. Like, where did y'all go? Like,
I've been everywhere from Alaska all the way around to Corpus Christi, Texas, working on the water.
Oh, just on the shore.
On the shore,
crabbing and everything.
Crabbing, fishing, fluking, everything.
So you like that type of life, that adventurous lifestyle?
Yeah, it was a rush. It was a thrill. That's how we got together.
Oh, so she was doing it too?
No, her stepdad worked on the boat that I worked on.
Oh, okay.
But then,
so when you got hurt, you said a 3,500 pound or what?
No, 1,800-pound crab pot swung out and swung back and pinned me with my whole left side against the rail of the boat, and it shattered the left side of my body with first-degree head trauma.
Okay. So how long did it take you to recover?
About 2 years. I had to learn.
So y'all was together then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I had to learn to walk, tie my shoes again, read, write, all that stuff.
Okay.
But then I fell back into hustling. Me and her went to New Hampshire with her sister. Her sister had charges up there, and I didn't know it. And her sister set me up to sell to an undercover.
Okay.
And they hit me with 12.5 grams of prepackaged heroin. And I did two up there. I got out and been pretty much clean ever since.
So you did 2 years up there.
Yeah.
And so then you came back down here.
And been clean on dealing and all that ever since.
Oh, okay. So what do you do now? You still living off disability?
Yep.
Okay.
And $960.
$963.
$963 a month.
But see, but where you stay at though, that's based on your income though, right?
Yeah, but it ain't my place. It's my mother's place right now. Because we were living in Pamlico and we come up here and everything to try to get situated, and we're on the wait. What is it, like 400 and?
You're on a waiting list to get another
like
place.
400 and something to get a place. And I help Mama with her bills and plus the doctor bills that I have because of my breathing. I got emphysema.
COPD. What did that do to you? I always hear about that. What does that do to you?
It affects your breathing real bad. It's like the earliest stages of emphysema and stuff like that, where you got to be on the oxygen and all that.
You got to be on that too?
No, not yet, but I got inhalers and breathing treatments.
Oh, okay. So where the kids at?
The kids, they're grown.
The oldest one's 19.
No.
Okay.
The oldest girl is 19.
The oldest girl is 19.
I didn't mean to start an argument.
No. The oldest boy is 24.
Yeah, he'll
be 25 this year. I got
11 years or nothing.
I got 2 grandkids with him and his wife. My oldest daughter is 19.
And then we got the 2 18-year-old girls.
Then we got the 2 18-year-olds.
Okay, yeah, so they pretty much.
And then we got the soon-to-be 17-year-old girl.
And a 10-year-old son.
Okay, so y'all got to, yeah, that's all right, man. That's all right. Well, DJ, man, I hope life continues to stay on the straight path. Like I told you, you know, I'm a 4-time fella. You said 5 times, right? But you ain't mentioned but 3 of them now. Wait a minute.
I caught 3 of my felonies in one shot.
Okay.
And the other 2, the one was for the sales and stuff in New Hampshire, and then the one from when I was a teenager.
So what they charge you with then?
What?
As a teenager?
As a teenager? Assault with a deadly weapon.
The tire iron.
The tire iron. And assault with the attempt to do bodily harm with a weapon, and the attempt of murder on the boy that I beaten. It was the one in the attempt to do bodily harm with a deadly weapon, which was my feet when I folded the boys back into the car.
Wow. Well, man, you blessed to be here, man, and, you know, thank you for sharing your story. I hope this story encourages somebody to stay out of trouble, you know, stay clean.
It needs to. I hope so, too.
Yeah.
If the good Lord's willing, I won't wish it on anybody, bro. Nothing I've ever been through.
All right, definitely. Thank you, DJ.
Have a good one, bro.
Appreciate you.